guys. Hey, how you doing? And today we're going to go out to get something to eat. And I wanted to talk first about the ears, and we're going to basically record this in a series of pieces. So this way we can get them all together at once, shall we? First of all, these ears are a pain to put on. And if anyone ever had told you that these ears are easy to put on, they have either A, very good experience knowing how to do it without making a mess, or they don't know what they're talking about. So let me explain the situation. First of all, these are latex, and they do get old, and latex gets, kind of delicate over a while, and then they start to get kind of rippy. But it's the glue is when the trouble starts, because the glue is super sticky, and it sticks to everything. Everything, not just your ears, honey. That sticks to your hair, and it sticks to everything in your body. Second of all is the ears. When the glue gets wet, it's water-based. It, of course, weakens up, and then when it does, your ears come off. It's a fact. What exactly is this button on the bottom of my phone supposed to do? Is that white balance? It has to be. It's like, I don't know. What do you need a white balance button for? I mean, you can't figure it out? Well, anyway, doesn't matter. All right, next thing we're going to talk about is we're going to go to the McDonald's, because some people made donations to me today to do just that, to do a video as we walk to McDonald's. I want to use my stand. So I can't find the bracket that goes on the stand. Well, where's the stand? Well, it's right there. Yeah, this is the stand that's being used with another camera right now. So unfortunately, I need another stand, and it's not the one that's going to screw to my walker, which I have to buy. It is going about $20 for a variety of different models for bicycles and motorcycles. Fortunately, that walker uses the same tubing as handlebars as a bicycle, so theoretically, it should be all set to go on. I just got to get that stupid thing. Another thing, of course, remember, is Ed is using the walker too, so we can't assume that when I go out of the house and take the walker, that he's going to be any better off when he don't have his own walker, so I have to remember that he needs his walker too. All right, that's next thing. All right, so you'll also notice that my hair is starting to grow out. Yeah, and by the way, what we did was we decided to set the hair appointment for the second week of October instead of the end of September, because there was a question about, well, gee, are you going to have the money to finance this? And the answer is kind of. Just leave it at that, kind of. Now, next thing is, what about the advertising issue when you use the insert ads button on the live streams? And that's seen it inserts too many ads, or, as was pointed out, is people couldn't figure out, well, you can't see the ad, I can see the ad, but no one knows how long the ad's going to be. So I said to them, gee, why don't you go ahead and show us an ad, because that way we can figure out how long the ad's going to be. So if we want a 30-second ad, also in the chat, just say, and now a word from our sponsor, or a word from our advertiser, is something, so that we know that an ad is running for 30 seconds, or 15 seconds, or whatever the case is, and then that way people can come back, and they can talk about the advertising. That's what they need to do. The insert ads feature is great, especially if you want to go take a restroom break, which is where I would use it. If I have to go take a restroom break, hey, why not? Okay, I need 4 ads. So I should be able to say, just like on somebody shares for the quarter button, add insert, add insert, add insert, add insert, add insert. Each time it adds 30 seconds. So that means that you can say I have 4 ads, and then you would be able to go say, okay, I got 2 minutes to freshen up, come back, wash my hands, and get on here. At the same time, it'll say to those on YouTube Red something like, ads are now being played. Show will don't return in approximately blank number of seconds. That's what they should do. Okay, makes it simple and easier to understand. Okay, by the way, I'm going out now, so let's take care of that. Let's go out there for a little walk. But I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I did call at McDonald's. The dining room is open. Yay. So we'll obviously we'll get some walking in, video in at the same time I'm walking. But really, there's not much to see. It's just, to stand on my walker, it is really hard to hold the phone, drive the walker, and hope the phone doesn't fall out of my hands and go smash. That's a real fear. But unfortunately, I don't have the the phone bracket. I don't know where it went. Could even be a bedroom. There's one place I didn't look. But anyway, it doesn't matter without the matching one like that can bolt to my walker. Yeah, that's what I need next. Okay. All right, so let's see where we go from here and head out for a little bit and then see if we can get some things done. All right? All right, let's see if we can try to record a video without destroying my phone in the process because I couldn't find the bracket. So I gotta also watch out for traffic too, so I don't wanna end up getting killed. So unfortunately this iPhone's great, but it has one problem. It doesn't have a pause button. Unlike, say, the other phone, which has a pause button, this doesn't. So when you do videos on this one, I think they expect you're going to use Final Cut Pro or iMovie to modify them before uploading them, and that's probably why. Yeah, that might be. So anyway, this is me. This is what I look like, and out here in the sun, and this is really, really slow going. I'm not used to walking this thing and trying to drive the phone. See, I was going to mount the phone onto that so that I can have the phone at eye level. So, so like 36 inches up, and then I'll be able to see the same thing on the phone that you see. But unfortunately, I can't do that because I can't find my bracket. And the bracket that I need, which is for a motorcycle, is extremely expensive. I mean, I priced it. The one I was going to get, unfortunately, it come from China. That means that I have to figure out how to get the thing to there. So, that's the way it's at Cumberland Farms, the old Cumberland Farms. That's still around, that's still in service. There's my bank over there, that's a real estate agent. Over there is a metal cabinet where there's a food repository where you can get food from, and that's where the food comes from. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a couple more segments and add them all together when I get home with them Final Cut, and then we'll see what we do from there. Okay, we're back at McDonald's, and unfortunately I did a video earlier, but unfortunately I must have bumped the control and unfortunately knocked myself offline. Here I had wanted some chicken McNuggets, and so I got something for him. They're in there in the bag here. Okay, the 20 piece. I ate one, so there's 19. Okay. Now we talked about the stand, and I said that the stand I want to get is about 3 feet tall, which is about 90 centimeters tall, or about a meter tall. And the problem is that, yes, the stands are available, but they have to be shipped from China. There's a shipping problem with China right now, so don't expect that China is going to have this thing shipped out to you right away. Also, we lost the bracket that is the squeezer for the phone to sit in, the clamshell, so the phone locks in. So we're going to get another one of them. That's kind of a nice one because what I had also had tilt, pan, and angles, and what's a kind of nice plastic one with a standard 1/4 inch 3-second threads on the bottom, which will allow you to screw to standard tripod mount, which I have to get another one because the first one's missing. So that kind of sucks, but yeah, I guess that's life. So what's going to happen now with the, right now the dinner crowd is starting to come in here. And there is actually no shortage of tables here. They do have it set up originally to do the table. Every other table is supposed to be cordoned off. Well, they're not really cordoned off, but people are actually sitting there as the tables get full. People sometimes out of desperation will sit there. I certainly know that when I came in here, this table here, it's just a little short stubby, was free. The table over there was people there, and then of course, the table right next to me, there was somebody who was there, but then they had left their marker number on the table. As you can see, there's one over there on the end there. Marker numbers. So this McDonald's is not set up to order directly from the table. Some of the newer McDonald's are. This is not one of them. So forget your McDonald's app. Ain't gonna do crap. Okay, you're gonna have to either go to the kiosk over there. You can see somebody over there, or you're gonna have to go to the window and order from there. Now, also you can see I have my ears on, but I gotta tell you, these guys are getting to be a pain to put on. Or the glue is like really, really hard to work with. It's really sticky, and I know it looks like I got raccoon eyes. I don't know why I get like that. I do. Okay, I do. I get raccoon eyes. Also, Louis Rossman's got raccoon eyes. I guess it's the Italian in me. Anyway, the point of the matter is that as we go through, we're going to be seeing, a lot of things going on right now. The channel is growing, and I suggested to YouTube that they should do is set it up so that when I press the insert ad button, I see the same ad that you're seeing, so that we could even come back and talk about the ad after the ad, so that way everybody knows what the ad is. Even if you're on YouTube Red or YouTube Premium, whatever they call that thing, you still get the ad too, so then we all know. So if you see an ad of whatever, flying frisbee or airline or whatever, then you can be sure that if it's 30, and then maybe they can tell me right in front of it's like a 30-second. Maybe I needed to punch that because I need to take a restroom break. So maybe they should have it so when I press the insert button, it could say, how long would you like your break for? And I could say, like, 1 minute or 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. I wouldn't go more than 2 minutes, seriously. But, it would be a great tool to do that. So you have that as a feature, right? Also, this place over there across the street, yes, you remember we were talking about this a couple years ago. They finally did finish it, and it is actually was a Mercury gas station, and then later on, it was later sold to Cumberland Farms, and now it's Cumberland Farms, and we have 2 Cumberland Farms in Winston now, because the other one is still in business. Yes, they're not closing the other one either. They're going to keep them both open. And they're not that far from each other. How cool. Okay, so they seem to have a slightly different clientele. They both sell gas. They both sell food. And it seems that the Cumberland Farms that's over there in the other, where I am, seems to have more stuff than this Cumberland Farms over here does. Now, maybe they need to better organize the refrigeration. I don't know. But anyway, the point, it seems like there's more stuff there. So what we're going to do, is I wanted to get some munchies for take home. Originally, I was going to just go ahead and get on food stamps and cheese and things like that. Well, I didn't do the cheese. I ended up basically coming here to McDonald's instead because somebody was nice enough to give me some money for doing a video at McDonald's. And I said, why not? Ed wants his 20-piece chicken McNuggets. I got him that. Now I gotta go ahead and bring those home to him. And I wanted to get something for gummies for me. And I figured if we're gonna do this, why don't we take a look at the new Cumberland Farms as it is now? Because it actually is really nice. There's a patio in the back you can sit at. You can enjoy a meal at the patio. There is a public restroom. Yes, there is a public restroom. The only thing I don't see them have is they don't have a generator, so that if there's a power shortage, they can still sell gas. Why? I don't know. I mean, come on. You got a couple thousand gallons of gasoline in the storage tanks. You mean you can't give a couple of gallons to your generator so that the power can stay on? Duh. Alright, whatever. So we'll see we'll take a look around at the Cumberland Farms and see what it looks like. That'll be our next stop here. And I just want to finish my soda. This is supposed to be a medium soda. Seriously, this ain't no medium. This is a large. I already know. They must be out of medium cups. Which means I'm going to be very busy in the bathroom very quick today. So, alright, so let's go ahead and go to the next stop. And then might even stop in the old Cumberland Farms on the way home. Because I want to see if the other things came. And such as the, the cheeses and things like that. Because the other Cumberland Farms seem to have more stuff than the new one does. So we'll check them both out. So see you in a little bit. Okay, so we're going to go over to there, which is the new Cumberland Farms. And I want to show you that Cumberland Farms. Now the problem is trying to drive this thing while trying to hold the phone and not drop the damn phone to lose my grip isn't exactly a comfortable way of doing it. So I've got to find a way to hold the phone while still steering the damn thing. Thus that stand I was talking about, letting me recall would be great. And I can still show you things, I can still walk, I can still show you inside and things like that. Sort of. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go around here. I'm sitting in McDonald's parking lot right now. Okay. And this is the new place right over here. There is some sidewalk, but it doesn't really go all the way around. I call this courtesy. So you can see you got your gas pumps over there. Got a few of them actually. And now, unfortunately, due to YouTube's new policies, I can't show you people unless they want to be in video. And so I gotta try to keep in mind that there are people coming in and out of this place. In some ways, this place is definitely more exciting than the old Cumbies. It still remains open to this day. They're still using both of them. So we get out of the sun. There is a toolkit for the handicap, by the way. It's down there. We're just gonna kind of jump over this. Okay, so this is the new Cumbies, and you have a lot of things here. They seem to really specialize in refrigerated and frozen food, where the other Cumbies didn't have a lot of the same stuff. But you know, see. What's this? Turkey Hill. Peanut butter double chocolate chip. That's $5.99. Turkey Hill ice cream here. Of course, they have some of the Cumbies ice creams here. They don't seem to have as many of their own ice creams here. They do that at the other store. There's the frozen pizzas. They have a couple more sizes down here. There's the DiGiorno's. Nah, they're smaller than the other ones. Holy crap, they only got some of the bigger ones on the bottom. Yeah, so this is kind of more of a convenience store than the other companies. Alright. And then of course they have the sodas. Even their own store brand sodas. Give refrigeration. The cheeses. Unfortunately, the cheeses I want, they are out of in here. They don't have all the cheeses I have in the other one. They have a few other things, but they don't really have everything I have in the other Cumbies. That's okay. I'll go over there in a little bit. Cold room. Yep, that's where all the cold beverages go. And that's the back room. Sodas. So this is the refrigerated stuff here. And so they have waters and things like that. Twizzlers, candies down here. These are the skinnier ones, smaller ones. And then over here on this side, they've been expanding this place a little bit. Yeah, just like the other does, they have grinders, steak bombs, little sandwiches, soda fountain, cups, breakfast pizzas, bakery section. Really interesting. I never really given much attention to this place. And then, of course, they say that this, you know, this is actually still a door outside. I don't know if this is the first year. This is a public restroom here. And then, I gotta make sure this isn't a fire door. Last thing I want to do, since it's a fire extinguisher and stuff, something tells me that's not a good idea to go through that door. I might set up all kinds of alarms. I don't want to do that. So this is pretty much it. A lot of stuff. Now, let's go to the other Cumberland Farms and pick up what I want to get, and we'll see the difference in the stores. Now over here, even though it wasn't part of our tour, but we might as well talk about it, is the Dairy Queen, which was built in 1955. This is the original Dairy Queen. It is not. You can see the old style roof on it, design that exists in the Dairy Queen today. This is the original one. It's still open pretty much from February to November, and They still everybody's going to take American Express, MasterCard, Visa. And if you look at the cornerstone on the side, which is on the opposite side of where I am, it actually says built in 1955. So that's a 1955 Dairy Queen, and yes, it still is in pretty good shape. Over there, that big building there is the old Nader's building. You can see on the side there, Nader Slip and Die, and that's one area I am gonna try damn to stay away from. Nobody wants to fall on Nader Slip and Die. Particularly in the wintertime, it's extremely dangerous, and I'm not gonna lie. It gets ice buildup, and it will actually kill you. If you fall on that, and you fall wrong, you'll break your back, break your neck, and that's it, you're done. So you can see the people waiting up for ice cream. It's not too cold today, so it's why. And you probably can't see it, but that does say in the cornerstone, 1955. So that's the Dairy Queen. And next up is the old Cumberland Farms, which is still in business. So let's go there. Okay, this is the original Cumberland Farms that we are going to go to now. This is still open, this is still in business, and they are still doing gangbusters after all these years. I mean, there are only like 3 or 4 stores between the two, and that's about it. So unfortunately, the sidewalk is far from glorious, and I have to carefully navigate this without dropping my phone in the process. So let's try to get on over here. You'll notice I put the anti-slip tape on this phone a couple of months ago, or about a year ago. It seems like a year ago. It's pretty close to about 8 months ago. The tape does help keep my phone from falling out of my hand, so that's a big plus. And so let's take a look at the Cumberland Farms. This one only has 3 islands, or like 6 gas pumps. This is much smaller than the other one. And you can see that this pretty packed. I'm gonna go to the handicap truck here. That'll be easier for me. Now, this one is only open from 5 to 11. This is not open 24 hours anymore. So, but we seem to have a lot more in here. Some ways, some ways less. You can see it's turn off the autofocus, manual focus here. Yeah, that's better. You can see we have a lot of less aisles, less room. The other store, this one doesn't have their Cumberland Farms sodas in the refrigerator. They also have more pizzas here, more than ones that we eat a lot of. More of the ice creams and the coolers here. The premium ice creams over here. And of course, yep, there it is. Okay, so can't hold the phone. Gonna get the 2 cheeses. Got your chips, sodas, housewares. That's it. That's all it really is here. It's not a lot. It's a small store. This is a small store. They're not closing the store because they said that this store still does gangbusters. Like, I believe it, okay? It's conveniently across the street from the big white building. You probably can see it over there. That's, maybe you can. But my building's right across the street, and it's conveniently close, so I can get here and get food and stuff. That's why I come here. Well, there you can see the white building there. That's my building right there. So that's this Cumberland Farms. It's a lot smaller than the other one. But I thought I would show it to you. So for now, see you guys later. Bye-bye.